Thank you.
Oh, I love it. The features in the Big Room at the Basement tonight, and the album is called Wilderness, out on Serpents and Snakes, a label run, at least in part, by Kings of Leon. How are they as label bosses? Are they on the phone constantly berating you, or is it hands off, or what sort of executives do the Kings of Leon make?
I would like to picture them like constantly, bugging us, but they're pretty hands off. They're really good to be under. I feel like as label owners, yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. It works out.
Yeah, they leave you alone and you do your thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Your thing is good. What's the state of the band right now? You guys have a history. There were some rough times. There were good times. Where are we at now?
It's really good. This is our third record. After the first record, we had some label sort of issues, but we got that sorted out. And since we've been on Serpents and Snakes, it's been really nice. We've got another record ready to go, which will be our fourth. So, yeah, we're looking forward to that, finishing sort of the touring and whatnot behind this record and then moving on to that one.
Well, it seems that reading between the lines, reading some articles, that your biggest frustration back in the day was that you were a band and you wanted to record, you wanted to put music out, and it seems that you can get stuck in this area where you're a band, but you're not allowed to put stuff out when you want to, and you're not, no, you can't tour yet, we're setting up the record and all that. You don't have to put so much thought into it anymore, do you? Just, hey, let's do it.
It's definitely gotten way easier. Yeah. You can release as much material as you want at this point. So, because we've been around, since mid-'90s. And in that time period, you couldn't release a record, as easily and get it out to as many people as you can now. It's gotten way easier.
Well,
and
good.
It's good. It's more.
And when's this new record coming? Next year, or?
That's a good question. We're still pushing pretty hard on Wilderness. So we're gonna let it run its course and then and then go with that one.
All right. Well, it's sitting there ready to go then.
It's ready.
The Kings of Leon go, hey, you tell us when, we'll put it out, right?
Somewhat, yeah.
Fair enough. All right, how about another song from the features, and we'll chat a little bit more. They're at the Basement tonight, and as you said, the album is Wilderness. basement from the West and 102.5 presenting the features live. The album is Wilderness. A couple of years back, I was interviewing this band called the Waco Brothers, and they're famous for never rehearsing. They claim that they've never rehearsed in their 15-year history, not even once. Yeah. They'll get together and play dice, and that's their rehearsal. And I was reading an article where, Matt, you said that rehearsal isn't really a part of what you guys do either, which I find hard to believe because, you're tight.
Thanks. Yeah, we don't really rehearse at all.
Yeah?
Yeah, we write, and then we'll rehearse as we're writing.
Yeah.
But usually once we get the song written and recorded, that's about it. We just start playing it from there. And yeah, we don't ever say, hey, let's practice. Or yeah, if we practice, we're generally writing. So. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it seems to work great. I'm not going to tell you to change your work habits.
All right. Thanks.
You got other stuff. You can go tour cities when you're on the road and
yeah,
see
we end
stuff.
up playing the songs quite a bit. So
yeah,
you don't really need to practice.
Now, the roots of the band in a town called Sparta, Tennessee, population 5,000, give or take a few. What's the story of your first gig? It was the Four Elvises. Is that true?
That's right.
What were the Four Elvises?
Well, Roger and I were both in the Four Elvises. And we didn't have a name at that point, and we were asked to play a show when it was a 4th, 5th, and 6th grade Valentine's Day dance at Finley Elementary, which is one of the 3 main elementary schools in Sparta. And we all dressed up as a different era of Elvis. I was like a 50s Elvis. I think Roger was kind of like the mid-70s. Flashy
Somebody
Elvis.
had to do it.
Yeah. So yeah, it didn't go over so well. We ended up playing a lot of Beatles covers and Elvis covers and Tom Petty songs and Neil Young, and we got booed like quite a bit that night. Yeah,
you got booed by fourth graders.
Exactly. Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah. So this
Tough
was
crowd.
probably like 93, 92. Mariah Carey was really big at the time.
They wanted to hear Mariah Carey?
Yeah, and even like I was, quite a bit younger then, but I still couldn't get that high. So I don't know. We didn't do any of that. Yeah.
That's hitting your audience right between the eyes when you're playing for 4th graders. You go, let's do an Elvis tribute.
Yeah, they didn't. Yeah, they didn't. It was fun though. We had a good time.
Yeah. So you scrapped that idea and went on to something else.
We got a name for ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. And started playing our own songs. So.
Yeah, probably a wise idea.
We've been booed a few times for that too, though.
I find that hard to believe. The features sounded great here in the Big Room today. Check them out tonight at the basement. One more song, guys, and we'll turn you loose.
All right.
All right.
While the mind scratches it, see the animals on the run. See computers try to calculate the damage that we have done. See the scientists trying to figure out if we can overcome.
Thank you.
The Features. We should have some fourth graders here now because they would have learned a few things. That was awesome, guys. Thank you so much.
Oh, thanks for having us. Thanks a whole lot.
The album is Wilderness, playing live tonight at the Basement, and a new album in the can, ready to go at some point.
Yep.
All right.
Thanks for having
Fellas,
us.
thank you so much.
Yeah.
Once again, The Features. We return things now to Control Central.